expand God's kingdom. Let me teach you three. Everybody say three. Three models of how people see the local church as it is today. Are you ready for this? Here's the first one, all right? First model. Some people, whenever they look at the church, they think that the church is like a cruise ship. A cruise ship. How many of you have ever taken a cruise? You've taken a cruise? You have? Wonderful. I've never been. You want to take me next time? Is that okay? I just have to bring my family. I only have one wife anyway, and one child, and one mom, and one sister, and one set of in-laws. Okay lang. Instead of saying I have 15 cousins. But you know this thing about the cruise ship, it's so amazing. Because it's like a floating hotel / restaurant / resort / casino / game center, recreation center, all rolled into one boat. And the best part about it is that you are in the middle of nowhere. You're in the middle of the open sea. So if you can imagine it, you're away from everything. You're away from your boss. You're away from your annoying friend. You're away from your nagging neighbor. It's like a little slice of heaven in that little boat. That is until you see all of them on the same boat, then it becomes a living hell. But there is a danger in staying at a cruise ship for too long. There's a danger. I have this friend of mine, his name is Bernard, he lives in the US, and he was telling me about his experience. And just a little disclaimer, okay? Bernard happens to be a very quiet guy, and this is his opinion. A lot of people have different opinions, and this is his experience, okay? So, first time Bernard ever took a cruise, it was for 3 weeks. First week, he came into the boat, he was so excited, so high, because there's so many things you can do with a cruise. You can watch a movie, and I'm not talking about just watching a movie in a little television set. I'm talking about in an actual cinema. You can go watch a movie in a cinema. You can watch a play. You can watch a recital. You can watch a magic show. You can even watch a concert in the evening. And there are some cruise ships where, you can go rock climbing. Rock climbing inside a ship. Some ships even have a mini golf course. You can play golf in the middle of your tour. And there is that one ship, I did some research. This cruise ship had a zip line. How many of you know what a zip line is? It had a zip line. I don't know how that even ends. I mean, the problem with that zip line is at the end of that line, the harness opens up and you're thrown into the open sea. But don't worry, everybody say don't worry. Why? Because they'll give you a 50% discount on your return ticket. You just have to swim home. There's a danger in staying at a cruise ship for too long. And that's what my friend Bernard experienced. Because the first week he was so high, he was dazzled by all the entertainment, all the fun. But guess what happened after the first week? Ask me what? He got bored. He got tired of it all. Remember, Bernard is a very quiet guy. He started missing his comfortable house, his cozy bed, his cozy couch. He started missing his pet fish. Apparently he likes his fish in an aquarium, not in the open sea. Why am I sharing this with you? Very simple. Some people, whenever they look at church, they look at it like it's a cruise ship. They climb on board and they get dazzled by all the good stuff that happens in church. They get dazzled by the powerful talks, by the great worship, by the great looking preachers. By the good-looking preachers. But here's the problem. The moment things become a little less interesting, when the talks no longer sound interesting for them, when it gets a little boring, when the worship doesn't sound upbeat and cool, what do? They stop from going. That's what happened to my friend Bernard. That was the last time he took a cruise. They stopped going. That's the danger in being in a cruise for too long. But see, this is the reason why we gotta be very careful. We don't want to be the kind of church or the kind of community where people, if they get bored, they transfer and move to the next best thing. That's not what the feast is. The feast is more than that. Everybody say the feast is more than that. We're more than that. That's why we gotta be very careful. That's why we strive so hard to come up with pastoral programs, discipleship modules, so that you can grow deeper in your faith. We don't want to be the kind of church that looks good on the outside, but after a while, it tastes bad on the inside. So the feast is not a cruise ship. Everybody say the feast is not a cruise ship. That's the first model. Here's the second model. Some people, whenever they look at the church, they think that the church is a battleship. Everybody say battleship. Let me explain this. It's because when people look at the leaders, like for example, Brother Bo, when you see Brother Bo, you look at Brother Bo like he's the general. When you look at Brother Arun, you look at Brother Arun and you think he's Captain Arun, Lieutenant Alvin. You look at the leaders like they're the ones in the front line of the battle, commandeering you in the battle of your life. And there you are, you know what you're doing is you're just spectating. You're just there cheering them on, supporting them with your pesos, with your prayers, while you're eating your popcorn. It's a hard truth, but here's the shocking truth. We are not in the front line of the battle. You are. You're the one fighting the battle. The leaders, we're the ones just rallying behind you, supporting you, cheering you on. You are the one entering the battle. How? Through your jobs, through your businesses, through your organizations, through the schools that you attend, through the micro feasts that you're building. You're the one in the battle, not us. The job of every leader is very simple. Our job is to simply empower you and then get out of the way. That's all we're doing. So the feast is also not a battleship, which leads me to the third model. And this is, I believe, where we should be and where we want to be. Are you ready for the third model? The feast is an aircraft carrier. Everybody say aircraft carrier. Why do I say that? Every single Sunday, you go to the church, right? You go to church, you go to the feast. And you know what's happening whenever you do that? Whenever you enter into a spiritual event, that's the time that you're getting refueled. You're getting repaired. You're getting recalibrated. You're getting realigned. You get what I'm trying to say? And so when you come into God's presence every single time, that's when you get all your fuel. The problem is, some of you only go to church twice a year. Easter and Christmas. Not you. I'm not talking about you. Okay? You're good. You're here. You paid to get here. I'm not talking about you. Okay? But there are some people, and this is, okay, let me share this with you, okay? I actually had this moment last night. It wasn't even part of my talk, but I took a video in the evening at SNX. Can we show that video real quick? It's a 20-second video. This is what SNX looked like right after the aftermath of 3 days in Kerygma conference. Look at that. All the chairs have been piled up. No lights, no sounds, stage is empty, and they're just assembling everything. I didn't even think that I was going to share this with you. For me, I was just taking a video. But I had a reflection this morning. The reality of life is that when you're done with this conference, how many of you flew all the way to Manila just to attend this conference? You flew. Let's clap our hands for everybody who traveled so far. How many of you came from the provinces that drove? Drove. Wonderful. Here's the reality of life, all right? Most of you spent some time in a hotel somewhere here, right? Staycation, a little vacation, you took some leave off of work. But here's the reality of life. Tomorrow, maybe not even tomorrow, but the moment you leave these doors, you're back to your old life. You're back to your old home. Babalikan mo yung sinampay mo. Lahat ng labahan mo. You go back to your old schedules. You go back to fixing your children's breakfast. Right? Am I right? That's the harsh reality of life. 3 days or 4 days you spent here learning and being inspired. But the truth is, one day when you go out of this place, it won't take long until you start feeling hungry. And you need the fuel And you need the inspiration. See, some of you here, this is how you do church. You come on a Sunday and you treat it like oxygen. But the problem is, you take one big gulp of air. And then Monday comes. And Tuesday comes. And Wednesday comes. And by Thursday, you're out of breath. Why? Because you only took one swig of that breath. Not knowing you cannot be the kind of Christ follower if all you're going to do is just connect to God just that one time. You got to keep coming back to God. That's what I'm trying to say. You got to stay connected to the source. Stay connected to the source. This is your source right here. Don't make it that just one time you went to Kerygma conference, you went to church that one time, and think that you're good for the rest of the week. No. That's the reason why sometimes you get burned out the rest of the week. It's because you're not breathing. You're not connected. You're not reaching out to God. The church is an aircraft carrier. The feast is an aircraft carrier. Whenever you come here, that's when you get refueled. That's when you get re-energized. So that when you are sent into enemy territory, you are prepared for battle. You understand what I'm trying to say? You are ready for battle because you're the one flying into enemy territory. You're the one bombarding these places with God's love and God's compassion and God's generosity. Is this word for somebody here today? Everybody say one more time, expand God's kingdom. Can I invite you to stand?